YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's getting a little bit colder these days, now into autumn. So for this video, I thought I'd run you through some of the essentials that I'll be wearing this year. Okay, my first essential for autumn has got to be my leather jacket. It's a real McCoys A2 leather jacket in seal brown. I did a review about this a few months ago actually, so if you really want to look into that, get an honest review of the real McCoys A2 leather jacket, I would check that out. I'll put the description down below. Now those leather jackets are really good for a brisk morning or an afternoon when it's still sunny outside but it's got a bit of a chill in the air. I usually throw it over my t-shirt and wear it with jeans and go out for a nice walk. So that is a definitely one to have in the wardrobe, but it's not the only jacket I have. So I would also recommend a nice waxed cotton jacket. So I've got this one here from 316. Now I bought this a few years ago from Rivet and Hide. It's an interesting one. I don't love it, but I don't hate it as well. It's, as you can see, it's waxed cotton. Side note, I need to re-wax these, so if you know how to re-wax a coat, please drop me some comments down below. I need to do it. It's their Bomber Stadium jacket. I used to love this jacket, but as you can see here, the lining has started to sort of deteriorate. On the outside, it's a really strong shell, but the inside seems to wear and rub. So I've made the mistake of wearing a backpack or a side bag, and any type of rubbing has brought that lining together and started to bring it out to what you see in these cobweb type patterns. It's not really nice to look at, and if you were someone that was self-conscious about this, I would take that into account if you're going to buy this jacket. On the outside though, it is very sturdy. One thing I will say, and I said this about the real McCoys jacket, and I'm probably going to say it about a lot of jackets in the future, is the tight ribbed cuff. If you're used to wearing a watch, this gets in the way, so it's sort of, it's either in or out. So your watch is either in or underneath. If it's on top of your watch, it's pushing down and putting pressure on your wrist, and it gets very uncomfortable very quickly. So you either have to pull it up for your watch to be out or put it totally over your watch, and that is just something to take into account. The next jacket on my list is this Barbour overcoat jacket thing. I don't know what it is. I bought this many years ago, and as you guys will know, if you're into Barbour, they last. They stand the test of time. So this one I bought going on 10 years now. Each spring and autumn, it is the perfect little throw over if I'm wearing a t-shirt or even a knit. It's big enough so that the sleeves go over. So I would definitely recommend you getting a nice either wax cotton or a wax jacket, or even just a throw over Barbour coat. They can be picked up pretty easily, even secondhand, and you cannot go wrong with a Barbour coat. Okay, so you can call this one a coat or a jacket. It's a new entry for me this year, and it's the one I did a review on a few weeks ago. It's my Pure Blue Japan Sashiko Type 2 motorcycle jacket. So I'm one that's used to having an overcoat, an over jacket, a Barbour jacket, a leather jacket, but I've never really had a denim jacket. So this is the first one for me, and so far so good. I'm really loving it. It's something that feels, when it gets warm, it molds with your body, and you barely notice you're wearing it. It's also one that I feel comfortable with doing all the buttons up and wearing, done up as a proper coat. Again, I did a review on this one a few weeks ago. I'll pop that link down below again as well. So if you're into that, it's a double indigo jacket. So be wary that if you've got some white clothes, there is the possibility that some of that indigo dye will rub off. I haven't had that myself, maybe a little bit on the bottom of one of my t-shirts, but that washes straight out, and I haven't had any issues so far. Now on to what I call the mid layer. It's something I love. It's the flannels. Everyone says it's flannel season, and every year I try to pick up a new one. I'm big on buying a flannel that will last you years and years, and saying that, I've had two of these flannels that you're seeing here that I've had for 10, maybe 15 years, I don't know. The red one here from the Flathead I had over 10 years ago, and it's still going strong. It almost looks brand new almost. So a good flannel will last you the test of time. The blue one here is also the Flathead I picked up in Tokyo. That has been around for about 5-6 years. They have not faded, they have not ripped, teared, they're solid, and they're very warm. So I recommend you getting a flannel from either Flathead, Ironheart, any of the brands that Rivet and Hide or Clutch Cafe in London will stock will have have some great brands. Even UES this year have got some astonishing flannels out. This one here I got last season, but I didn't really get a chance to wear it, to be honest. So I'm really looking forward to putting it on this season. It's extremely warm. I've tried it a couple weeks ago and it was too warm to even go out in. It is, they're one of their extra heavy flannels. It's both warp and weft rope dyed indigo, so the yarn will fade absolutely beautifully over the wear that I put on it. So definitely get yourself a flannel. They last all seasons. Gets too hot, I usually like wearing one over a t-shirt as an overshirt, so they look fantastic as well. Now, essential number 3 has got to be knits, and you can't go past a cable knit jumper. You need one. Everyone needs one in their wardrobe, really. This one here is from Saturday's New York City, Saturday's N.Y.C. It is also indigo dyed. So this has started to get this really nice fade. I bought this about 5 years ago in Tokyo, the Saturday N.Y.C store in Tokyo. So you can see there's a nice fade coming on with that. It's nice and chunky and it's extremely warm during those autumn months. You'll also see here is a cardigan from UES. Now, I'm not big on cardigans, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I don't know if they really work with, you know, do I wear a collar or just wear a t-shirt? They just look a bit funny. I just don't know what it is, but I can't pick it. So this is really delicate as well. You'll see that the fibers are not really densely packed together. I bought it so long ago, to be honest, I don't know what it's made of, but it is really, really delicate. But it has stood the test of time with the wear that I have. It's purely been an office cardigan, but definitely a cable knit and a cardigan for me are two essentials that you need in your wardrobe every autumn. All right, we're getting to the bottom half now, and obviously a good pair of jeans are what you need for autumn. So even though I run hot, I love to wear my Ironheart 666s. They're extra heavy, they're 21 ounce, I think. So they're extremely thick, but for some reason they just feel really nice on me. So I really like wearing them during the cooler months and definitely for winter. The other pair of jeans I've been wearing are these Pure Blue Japan. These are double black. They don't fade at all. I've had these for about 5 years, so much so that I don't even know what model they are. But you can't go past a good mid-weight jean as well, about 18 ounce from, say, Pure Blue Japan or 316 as well. You can't go wrong there. And the last essentials on my list, it's got to be a good pair of boots. Now, I'm no boot expert. There's guys on YouTube like Stridewise, for instance, that go all into details about boots. So I'm by no means an expert. I'm just sort of putting my toe in the water, and I'm going to be getting into more boots. So I've done the thing that everyone else does, is just go buy myself a pair of Redwings. Actually, I've got two. I've got the Moc Toe and I've got the Chukkas. Fantastic for me so far. Really love them. They've stood the test of time. And to be honest, the Moc Toes I've had for a good 3 or 4 years, and I still don't think I've worn them in, to be honest. I wear them every autumn, every winter. They still feel very stiff. I don't get blisters anymore. I think that's a problem for a lot of people when you first buy a Redwing, but once you push through that, you don't have that problem. But I haven't worn them in yet. I've seen people around London wearing them and they look fantastic all worn in, but I'm not at that stage yet. So I'm looking forward to wearing them this autumn and in winter as well. But the Chucks have been absolutely staples in my wardrobe. So I would highly recommend you getting a pair of those. If there's any boots that you think I should try, I'm looking for a pair. Everyone's told me about Vibergs, but I've seen loads of different boots, and to be honest, I don't know where to go, so let me know. So guys, that's it. They're my autumn essentials. That's all I'm really going to be wearing this autumn and going into winter. Good pair of boots, good pair of jeans, some flannels, and a great jacket. Let me know in the comments down below if that's what you're wearing, if there's anything I've missed out that I should be adding to my autumn essentials wardrobe. I'd really like to know. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. It really helps me out to understand if you're enjoying the content or if there's anything else I should be adding to my videos going forward. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, so I'd really like to understand what you guys want to see. So please let me know. And with all that being said, we'll see you guys next time.